So. Willkommen zur EA Play Live, dem heutigen Event. Ich hoffe, es klappt so alles. Es geht los. Ich hoffe, der Livestream läuft. Es war jetzt ganz knapp, dass ich das hingekriegt habe. Um 1 Uhr morgens das Zeug zu machen, ist auch super, ne? Ja, okay, ist halt Zeitverschiebung, ne?
Hello and welcome everyone to EA Play 2020. We're happy that you're joining us today. Over the next 45 minutes or so, we've got so much for you, including creative, innovative and really fun new games and a lot of news to share.
So.
But before we get into the show, I'd like to take just a minute here. I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to first responders, medical staff and essential personnel. This has certainly been a challenging year. From natural disasters like the bushfires in my home country to the devastating COVID-19 pandemic, these brave heroes are working to keep us safe and healthy at every turn. I also want to thank our teams for their amazing dedication while working from home. What you've been able to achieve is nothing short of inspirational. We are also deeply thankful to all of you, our players. Even when we've had to stay physically apart, billions of you are using games to come together.
Ich danke euch allen, dass ihr während der Corona-Zeit hier das hier alles mitgemacht habt und wir wollen jetzt die Trailer und Gameplay sehen. Vor allem von Star Wars möchte ich sehen. Ich weiß auch gar nicht, wie lange ich jetzt die Sache hier laufen lassen werde. Es kann sein, dass ich auch schon nach Star Wars ausmachen werde. Mal gucken.
A couple of weeks ago we shared some actions that Electronic Arts is taking. We will not rest on this. It's a long-term commitment. We're here for players of every color, background, religion and personal preference. We will continue to build strong representation in our games, and we are focused on making our communities fun, inclusive, and positive places to play. We also have real work to do to bring greater diversity into our company, and we are committed to doing that work. Today we're here because of the power of games. Games bring us together. They can make our lives better, they can teach us, they can provide escape and self-expression, and most of all, games can be fun. All of us at Electronic Arts believe in that, and it's why we're excited to get up every morning to make great experiences for all of you.
Ach ja.
So thanks for being here with us. And now, let's get into some games.
EA Play Live.
What's up everybody, I'm Greg Miller and welcome to EA Play.
Sieht so aus wie Minecon in EA-Style. Ich nenne sie auch die EA-Con.
I was gonna land the X-Wing on stage. I was gonna set off a bunch of fireworks. Then what? T-shirt cannon, bam, shooting out game consoles. Then Carol Baskin, some tigers. That last part was all me. Then, because of circumstances beyond our control, we had to come up with something a little different. Instead of LA, I'm in my hometown of San Francisco, but we still have the Tigers. What's that, Jane? No Tigers. So you lied. Oh, all right. I'm being told there are no Tigers, but whatever. We're still gonna bring you the EA Play you know and love. Huge surprises, big announcements, incredible reveals, and never before seen gameplay. Coming up over the next hour, we've got game reveals galore, world premiere trailers of new titles, some old favorites making a comeback, a look at a new way Star Wars fans can live out their greatest fantasies
Star Wars.
this year, plus a sneak peek at the future. Oh, and pay close attention because today you could win one of thousands of Steam codes for more than a dozen great EA games on Steam. Throughout the show, keep an eye out for discreetly placed golden letters. Write them down as they appear, and at the end of the show, we'll tell you where you can enter that secret code for a chance to win free games on Steam. So don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Who am I kidding? None of us can leave our houses. But enough talking. Let's see some games. Up first, we're headed to the Outlands. That's right. It's Apex Legends time.
Ach Gott. Ja, habe ich glaube ich 1-2 Runden mal gespielt und ich fand's nicht gut. Mich hat das Spiel nie überzeugt, man hört größtenteils auch von den Spielen nichts. Ist das von EA aber? Oder warum ist das hier drin?
Apex Legends is coming off its most successful, most epic season yet, and we're just getting started. Season 4 saw more of you jumping into the fight than ever before, And you've kept that amazing momentum going forward, making Season 5 the biggest and best start to a season ever.
Took out an enemy. Hold on to your holograms.
We hope you've been enjoying Season 5, Fortune's Favor.
Man merkt, wie viel Bock der Typ hat, das alles vorzulesen.
A major map change to Kings Canyon. Rest in peace, Skulltown. An all-new ranked series, and a ton of quality of life updates. But it's about to get even better. Today, I'm here to tell you about what's
Leute,
next to
Entschuldigung, das wirkt gerade mir so ein bisschen aufgezwungen.
Take a look.
So, ich habe heute noch Besseres zu tun, aber okay. Ich muss es ja machen. Von wegen, so ist das.
Adventurers, raiders, explorers, they risk everything in search of fame, fortune, and answers. Few find what they're looking for. But if they survive,
Ja, die haben ja so einige Charaktere, das fand ich vor allem das System her nicht so nice, dass es Charaktere mit eigenen Fähigkeiten gab. Und das nimmt im Battle Royale immer mehr Raum ein, ne? Dass es vorgesetzte Charaktere gibt, die halt irgendwelche speziellen Fähigkeiten haben. Ich bin nicht so ein Fan davon.
guns? Who needs guns? I don't need guns.
Okay, das war eine witzige Waffe.
I won't walk away without it.
Ja.
너를 찾을 거야.
Apex Legends Season 5.
T, it's me. Be careful. He's watching you.
Okay.
As you just saw, the Lost Treasures Collection event brings with it a ton of great content, including a new limited time mode, Armed and Dangerous Evolved. It's the return of a fan favorite, snipers and shotties only, but with a twist.
Sending out my decoy.
All armor is Evo armor, and we're removing all of the respawn beacons across the entire map. Don't worry though, you'll still be able to bring back your teammates with the help of a new item, the mobile respawn beacon. You'll have one of these in your inventory at the start of each match, giving you the power to choose when, and more importantly, where you bring your teammates back into the battle.
Okay.
Lost Treasures also introduces a new town takeover, Crypto's Map Room, which gives players a closer look at what motivates this drone-wielding hacker. And of course, the Lost Treasures Collection delivers a bunch of exclusive content you can earn by completing challenges,
natürlich ein bisschen
as well
Englisch,
as all
aber
new event-exclusive cosmetic items.
da passe ich auch nicht so sehr auf, weil es ist was mich jetzt nicht so viel interessiert. Ich glaube, die einzigen Sachen, die mich hier insgesamt interessieren, sind Star Wars und Sims. Ich weiß jetzt nicht, welche Spiele sonst noch hier vorkommen, aber sonst Star Wars und Sims ist gerade das Einzige, wo ich jetzt sage, okay, das interessiert mich. Ach, das kommt jetzt wirklich zu Steam. Und für alle anderen.
It's been one of the biggest requests we get, and we're thrilled to finally deliver it to our fans. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, one last thing. Let's make it official.
Und für die
We're
Switch.
huge fans of Nintendo here at Respawn, and we are incredibly excited to be bringing Apex Legends to the Switch.
Da haben wir auch
and we'll share more
eine
details in the months
Pokémon-Con
ahead.
nächsten
So
Mittwoch.
that means you'll be able to squad
Also
up
schaltet
no
da auch
matter
nochmal
where
bei
you
meinem
are,
Kanal
for
ein.
play, Xbox, PlayStation,
Da kommt auch dann
Switch,
wieder was zu.
or on the PC via Origin and Steam. We're throwing out a lifeline and healing the divide between the platforms. On behalf of the entire Apex team, we want to thank our incredible community. Your passion for the game is truly inspiring. We look forward to seeing you all in the arena. And don't forget, check out Lost Treasures on June 23rd.
Woo! Oh man, that was amazing. I think I'm hyperbole. I think I'm hyperman. I've had a really good time here.
Okay. Ja. War wahrscheinlich ein Emote oder sowas.
Sul, everyone.
Ah,
One thing
da
I
sind ja
admire
die
about
Sims.
Apex Legends is its commitment to having such a diverse range of characters. At The Sims, we've always believed representation and diversity in games is critically important. perhaps now more than ever. It's difficult to put into words just how meaningful it can be to see yourself reflected in the games you play.
Es gab ja letztens
here to tell you in their own
das
words are
hier
a few members of our Sims
Dingsbums-Update, das
community.
hier Öko-Update. Also wo man das DLC, das Öko-DLC holen konnte.
It feels empowering actually and very moving.
It really taught me a lot. The importance of just like keeping relationships good with people.
It's probably like the only place where I was open.
They get to see my personality first before seeing my disability, I guess you could say.
I found myself to be the only black child in my school. I was discriminated, I was bullied. My skin tone, my height, and my teeth.
First realized that I was trans, and I was like praying to God to undo it. I have this world where I can express myself and be myself.
Where I come from, who I am, the color of my skin, you know, who I'm attracted to, let any of that get in the way. It was no barriers.
No matter where I was or what I was going through, I
Ach,
had
also das spielt dann einfach nur darauf an, dass man in Sims so gesehen sein kann, wer oder ja, wer man sein will und dass es da auch egal ist, wie man aussieht oder wo man herkommt oder sowas.
The Sims is almost like a utopia of what I hope our world eventually becomes.
Also so gesehen die Vorstellung von einer rassismusfreien Welt. Ich glaube, das machen die wegen Black Lives Matter gerade. Aber die haben die Sims-Nachbildung da echt gut umgesetzt, finde ich.
I play to feel good about myself.
I play to have confidence,
To have me time.
fuel my creativity.
It's more than just a game. It's creating your life.
Dass sie, ehrlich gesagt, sehen, wenn ich mal ihre Sims-Version ansehe, sehen die genauso aus wie die Hauptcover-Sims. Ich habe hier gerade sogar die Hülle von Sims 4, der Xbox-Version, habe ich hier gerade in meiner Hand. Die sieht schon einigen sehr ähnlich.
We want the Sims to be a place of unity and hope. A place where you can be your authentic self and build your vision for our shared world. A place to imagine what's possible. To our Simmers, thank you for everything you've done to make your communities, virtual and real, a better place.
Ja.
Now, I know some of you tuned in hoping
Ich mit meinen 30.000 Familien, die sich alle wie Kanickel vermehren.
We do have one announcement for you. We'll be welcoming players on a whole new platform as The Sims 4 arrives on Steam today. Take a look.
Warte mal, haben die sie jetzt auf Steam gebracht oder was? Oh ja, wirklich. Sims 4 Steam. Ich will mal überlegen, ob die jetzt auf Steam umzuwechseln. Wenn ich schon die Möglichkeit habe. Soll ich das vielleicht machen, mal von Xbox auf Steam wechseln? Oh. Warte mal. Da war ein Baby Yoda. Okay, es war klar, dass man das so macht. Ich muss mal gucken, wie man den kriegt und ob man den auf der Xbox-Version kriegen kann.
Hey everyone, Alex here from the social team, and joining me today from our community team is Freeman.
Hey folks, yes, we're here to tell you that it's not just The Sims 4 arriving on Steam today. 5 more great EA games, including Titanfall 2, A Way Out, and Dead Space 3, are all playable right this second.
And when EA Access arrives on Steam this fall, you can get all those great titles and a ton more with your membership.
You can also expect to see our new releases on Steam too.
Also die bringen jetzt noch mehr Spiele von EA raus, die dieses Jahr nur auf Origin hatten. Die bringen jetzt auch auf Steam. Ich frage mich, was die jetzt alles bringen. Titanfall habe ich ja fast von gehört. Ich glaube, also Titanfall wird kommen. Command Counter oder wie? Command and Counter. Ja. Wenn ich es richtig ausgesprochen habe. Eine Remake-Version oder Remastered-Version. Wie man es nimmt, ich finde, das ist beides das gleiche. Nee, warte mal, nee, Remastered ist einfach nur aufpoliert, Remake ist ja, dass da auch manchmal was verändert ist. Aber für mich ist es fast das gleiche. Nur, dass bei Remake es entweder besser oder schlechter laufen kann.
And Steam isn't the only platform getting some love. We'll be bringing games to more platforms than ever.
You can expect 7 new games coming to Switch in the next 12 months, including Burnout Paradise coming tomorrow and Apex Legends later this year. And we're bringing crossplay to many of your favorite games too, starting with Need for Speed Heat and continuing
oh ja, Need
with
for
some new
Speed
titles
Heat,
being
da gab's ja auch
revealed
noch mal
later
was.
in the show.
Hab ich von Brownie gehört.
It's all about giving you the freedom to play what you want, where you want, and with who you want. It's about playing together.
Absolutely. Now, let's reveal some more games. Over to you, Greg.
Quick reminder to keep an eye out for those special golden letters hidden throughout the show. They could appear anywhere, and I mean anywhere.
EA hatten wir ja jetzt schon.
Write the letters down as they appear, and once you've got the full code, you'll be able to enter for a chance to win one of more than a dozen great games on Steam. So stay tuned and find out where to enter the code at the end of the show. Now, if you follow my content at all, then you know there's nothing I love more than buffalo wings and discovering inventive new games.
Wie lange geht denn die Show?
Well, I don't have any buffalo wings,
Eine
but I
Stunde
do
oder
have
so?
something just as tasty. Over the past couple of years, EA has partnered with the amazing studios like Haze Light and Zoink to give us such creative titles as A Way Out and Faye. Here to explain how they do it are a few of the talented developers working on the next wave of EA originals.
Sometimes you just have this great idea of a game, but it can be really hard to do it on your own.
We wanted space for our studio's creativity to flow free, so that we could try unconventional approaches to solving new ideas.
There are times where you've got to like break past your own sort of mental blocks, even if that meant building a whole new kind of game engine.
We get to do the game we want to do. Nothing, and I mean nothing, comes into the game if it doesn't follow the vision.
We can really push our ideas further and bigger than we first imagined.
Let's find that magic.
Es ist als Gamer traurig, dass ich die Leute nicht kenne. Die da gerade gezeichnet wurden. Dass ich die Metapher so richtig nicht dahinter verstehe. Vielleicht, ich kann es vielleicht hinter verstehen, von wegen, ja, hier bei EA, hier wird alles möglich. Ich glaube, ich muss es leiser machen.
And now for a deeper dive into what these developers are.
Oh. Entschuldigt, Leute.
Mild-mannered,
ja, okay.
Quiet leader, Joseph Ferris.
Let's do it.
Please welcome Joseph Ferris.
Ja, Frage, wer ist das? Es ist wahrscheinlich sehr traurig, dass ich den noch nicht von ihm noch nie gehört habe. Ich glaube, ich habe ihn aber mal gesehen. Irgendwo kenne ich sein Gesicht. Okay, aber seine Stimmung gefällt mir. Fuck you.
I was born in Beirut, 1977. I lived there 10 years. There was civil war and there was a lot of bad stuff happening there. We tried to move 5 times to Sweden. The 5th time they let us in. And that's lucky for Sweden, because I've given Sweden a lot, you know. My third movie, Zozo, it's basically about my life when I came to Sweden when I was young. I've done 5 feature movies and now I've done 3 games. And it's way hard to make a game. It's almost like the audience have control of the
also irgendwer hatte ja ein Spiel gemacht, offenbar. Ja, ich glaube, das ist irgendein berühmter Schauspieler. Ich glaube, es ist ein Filmdirektor. Irgendein Bekannter, der ja jetzt sich bei EA an einem Spiel versucht hat. Kann ich mir vorstellen, dass es so ist. Also irgendwie hat er jetzt brandneu zum ersten Mal jetzt ein Spiel gemacht und war vorher in der Filmszene tätig.
The new game, It Takes Two, is a co-op action-adventure platformer that will blow your f***ing mind away. The story starts out with a small family. Cody, May, that's the parents, and then Rose, the little daughter. So Cody and May are about to separate. Rose doesn't want them to divorce, so she creates 2 dolls out of wood and clay, and these dolls magically come alive and actually controls both Cody and May. And you could say you're almost controlling their emotions. You're almost playing their emotions. There's even levels where we're actually making a mechanic for their emotions. So again, marrying the story and the mechanics. And I think for the players, that's gonna feel very new, different, and unique. They haven't played anything like this before. It Takes Two is a crazy roller coaster ride that doesn't really have an ending. It has an ending, but that ending is that the roller coaster crashes and you fly into the sky and get up into space, and when you're in space, you're like, what the f am I doing up here? And then maybe you get back to Earth again. That's the best way to describe It Takes Two, actually.
Okay. Kommt 2021.
Wow, that was the best way to describe it. All right, Joseph, we love you so much. Thank you. Keep it up over there. The Oscars. Of course,
jetzt fangen die alle an, auf einmal zu fluchen. Finde ich gut.
Rolling. And let's stay in Sweden. Of course, I'm a fan of both their delicious red gummy fish and their video games. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Klaus and Olav from Zoink Games.
Thanks, Greg. Welcome to Gothenburg and, well, my home. Unfortunately, I didn't bring you any Swedish fish, but we do have some exciting news for you.
Woher kommt mir auch die Zeichnung
At Zoink, we've always been driven by our love of rich visual storytelling and creating strange worlds.
Es erinnert mich ein bisschen an Don't Starve Together.
And I think my friend Olav would agree.
Von den Monstern her vielleicht.
Absolutely. And for our next game, though, we wanted to try something a little darker, something out of a gothic fairy tale. What started with a mood and some paintings grew into this eerie, strange world that feels like something out of a beautiful, twisted dream. And that's the world of Random.
Lost in Random is the story of Even, a little girl with a big heart and an even bigger temper. After a horrible event that changes her life, she embarks on a dangerous journey through the world of Random. But fortunately, she's not alone. Just like I have Olav, Even also has a crazy little weird friend thing with her.
Along her journey, Even discovers Dicey, a playful, loyal, almost puppy-like dice companion that gives her the power to really change things in the kingdom of Random. Despite the name, in Even's world, randomness is feared, and a dark force controls every aspect of life, from where you live to how you act or what your favorite color is. It's a coming-of-age story set against the backdrop of a mysterious world, but it holds a modern message that's really relevant to our world right now.
I think we can all relate to the desire to try and control the chaos around us. With Dicey's help, though, Even learns the power of doing just the opposite. Embrace the randomness, accept uncertainties in life.
Ich habe irgendeine magische Sache. Ich reise jetzt durch die Welt und besuche Monster.
The roll of a dice. What would you do? Play it safe or trust in yourself and take a chance? We can't wait for you to play and find out.
We're still a long ways from Lost.
Ich brauche einen richtigen Trailer mal dafür.
Dicey on their journey next year. Until then, please enjoy this first look at Lost in Random.
Welcome to Random.
Random heißt das Game vor allen Dingen. Oder wie? Auch ein Spielname, ne? Ja, ist halt wirklich random. Oder zumindest das Land heißt Random.
A dice that has ruled this kingdom for generations, transforming the fates of people just like you. But what
dieses Lachen da gerade, dieses böse Lachen. Ich wusste jetzt nicht, ob das jetzt von einem der Nebenräume kommt oder ob das mein Zimmer gerade oder ob das halt im Trailer war.
To play the odds and break the curse of Random.
Well. You can't have the sweet without the sour.
Es ist ein glücksbasierendes Kampfspiel, kann man sagen.
They should be scared of us, right?
Ja, klar, es macht mit einem Würfel auch Sinn, dass es glücksbasierend ist, ne? Und dann auch noch Lost in Random.
Really cool. That's a look at Lost in Random, and man, embracing randomness. I feel like I live that every day of my life. Ah! Do you know I was gonna do that? You didn't know that. Dicey's my spirit animal. The game's out next year. But for something that's blasting off a whole lot sooner, take it away, Kevin Franklin.
At Final Strike Games, our team of experienced industry veterans have worked on incredible multiplayer franchises. We are passionately focused on making great multiplayer games. That's why I am incredibly excited to announce that we have partnered with the talented team at EA to release our first ever title, Rocket Arena. As you'll see, we stay loyal to the name of the game. It's a rockets-only shooter that allows players to get into the action quickly and stay in the fight. We wanted Rocket Arena to be an awesome, competitive experience to play with friends. I think you're gonna love what we've got in store for you. Here is the all-new trailer of Rocket Arena. Enjoy.
Rockets away!
Let's kick this into gear. The trophy will soon be mine.
Okay, wieder so ein weiteres Battle-Spiel. Erinnert mich jetzt schon so ein bisschen an Overwatch, also ist diese typische Paladin-Overwatch-Spiele, die wo vielleicht, ich glaube, so 4 oder 5 gegen 5 spielen. Auch mit speziellen Helden so und ja. Habe ich noch nie gespielt, ist auch nichts für mich eigentlich. Ich bin mehr der Survival Games und Open World Typ.
Always happy to help their fellow citizens. Are you leaving already? But the real reason life is so good? We've got rockets.
Wir haben Raketen.
Let's hit the trail.
Okay. Wie lange läuft denn der Trailer schon? Ah, okay, um die 30 Minuten läuft der Trailer schon.
I hunger for battle. Talk about razzle dazzle. Never turn your back on the water. I got speed to spare. I'm here to rock it.
I'm having a blast.
Ja, ich weiß nicht, was ich für das Spiel halten soll. Rocket Arena.
So as you just saw, rockets are obviously awesome to blast all over the place.
Ja.
But in order to come out on top, there's a lot to master.
Ich kann mir vorstellen, dass es relativ nervig ist mit den ganzen Raketen, dass dir jedes Mal irgend so ein Ding in die Fresse fliegt.
Rocket jump, rocket climb, and dodge to avoid getting knocked out yourself. Don't worry though, you're never out of the action for long. Even when you're out, you'll fly right back into the fray. You'll also be able to really customize your own unique look and playstyle. Each of the 10 heroes available at launch have their own rocket-powered abilities. And as you play, you'll discover items that allow you to further refine each of your heroes' playstyles. Plus, every character has 100 levels of progression that unlock new cosmetics and rewards. All that and much more when Rocket Arena arrives on July 14th. And there's plenty more content to come in our first season, which begins just 2 weeks after launch on July 28th.
Es ist
and brings with it
ziemlich
a blast pass and a ton of free content.
Kann sein, dass Sea of Thieves auch noch gleich
in-game
kommt.
events, and a new playable character. Rocket Arena is a game meant to be played with friends, regardless of platform. That's why we're thrilled to announce cross-play support right from the start. So grab your friends, regardless of their platform, and get ready to blast off with Rocket Arena on July 14th on PlayStation, Xbox, Origin, and Steam. And we'll be sharing more gameplay right after the show with the help of some great content creators. So check us out on YouTube at the link below. See you in the arena.
Wow, that looks great. And hopefully you've all been keeping track of the golden letters hidden throughout the show and nearly cracked the code. Here's a hint. It's not Kanye. Keep an eye out for the last couple of letters, and then at the end of the show, we'll reveal where you need to go to enter the code at a chance to win some great games on Steam. Now, from the future of rocket warfare, we head to a different kind of battle. It's the real reason I didn't get any sleep last night, and if you thought you heard sleigh bells, that's because it might as well be Christmas in June. It's finally time to talk Star Wars Squadrons.
Ja!
Okay, I promise you, we are going to get a first look at some brand new gameplay in just a moment. But first, for anyone who doesn't fully grasp why I'm so excited, earlier this week EA and Lucasfilm dropped a trailer that literally
Anfang der Woche hat halt, am Montag hat Star Wars EA das Spiel angekündigt. Ist ein reines Flugspiel, werde ich auch spielen. Ich habe nur die Befürchtung, dass es vielleicht zu sehr ähneln könnte wie dem Flugmodus aus Battlefront 2. Und dann lohnt sich es natürlich nicht zu kaufen. Deswegen möchte ich jetzt auch gerne das Gameplay sehen, um zu sehen, lohnt sich das überhaupt? Oder kann ich da einfach bei Battlefront bleiben? Deswegen weiß ich da noch nicht. Aber es gibt auch wieder eine neue Kampagne. Es gibt Multiplayer, Crossplay, VR-Unterstützung. Also sehr viel Inhalte. Man kann auch die ganzen Jäger überarbeiten und so. Kommt nämlich am 2.10.20.
Wow. The 8-year-old in all of us is celebrating and excited. The 37-year-old man on this couch is excited. Ladies and gentlemen, for the second year in a row, I have the honor and privilege of helping introduce a new Star Wars title. And here, to put the hype in hyperdrive, is none other than Motive's creative director, Ian Frazier. Hello, Ian!
Hey, Greg, how you doing?
I'm great, how are you?
Doing good.
Ich möchte den Helm haben.
Ich
möchte die beiden Helme haben, die er hat. Ich liebe solche Ganzhelme.
How long have you liked Star Wars?
I've been a Star Wars fan for pretty much my whole life. I don't even remember the first time I saw the movies. And as a kid, there was a lot of different parts of Star Wars I loved. One of them was being a pilot. That idea of climbing into an X-Wing or a TIE Fighter.
Vor allem, der hat diese Jedi-Bücher, die Jedi-Schriftrollen hatte da oben unter R2D2.
And actually, I dug up some of those drawings from my parents' attic over the holidays.
We're showing them right now to the world. This strikes me as above and beyond the normal level of Star Wars fandom.
I think at Motive you'll find that quite a few people have that level of Star Wars fandom. When we started this project, I talked to a lot of people as they joined the team, and a lot of them had similar kinds of stories of things they'd done as kids. One of them even built a functional cockpit in his garage.
Wow, that's fandom on another level. How do you guys go from being a fan, drawing what you see in the game, or building a cockpit in your garage, to actually making this game?
Well, I think that fandom, just love of Star Wars, has provided a really good foundation for us. But on top of that, of course, the team at Motive got a lot of experience working with Star Wars when they worked on Battlefront 2. And when Battlefront 2 wrapped up, there was a really small group of us that were really into particularly the pilot experience within Star Wars. And we wanted to make something new, something that really went all in on that part of the fantasy. And so we did kind of a grassroots initiative, or started a little passion project, and that ramped up into eventually what is the game we're going to show you today.
You talk about, your passion for this, your nostalgia for Star Wars flight games of the past. How do you honor that but make
something insgesamt so, dass das Studio, was halt die Kampagne für Battlefront 2 gemacht hat, ich meine, die Kampagne, die haben auch dieses Spiel auch gemacht. Ist ein kleineres Projekt, also nicht sowas wie Fallen Order. Oder Battlefront. Aber mal gucken, wie viel es auch einnehmen wird. Allein schon durch den Star Wars-Titel.
Is something that I remember fondly from my childhood, and is something that we're trying to do very much with Squadrons. In real life, being a pilot is hard. It takes skill. And that's something that
ich will hier Gameplay sehen und kein
as you start off playing,
Gelaber.
It's pretty straightforward. Fly around, shoot your lasers. But as you get deeper into it, you start learning how to divert energy from your lasers to your engines, how to shift your shields from the front to the back to cover your butt in a dogfight. Or at the higher levels of skill, you can do really crazy stuff. Like you can boost your engines, fly ahead, cut them off, whip around 180 and shoot a missile.
Also offenbar ist es so, dass soweit man in Anführungsstrichen gelevelt ist, so krasse Dinge kann man, Manöver und sowas halt.
I understand the nuts and bolts of how to play it, Is there a single-player story? Is there a multiplayer mode? What are we getting into?
It's actually some of both. So the game starts with a brand new single-player story, takes place a little bit after Return of the Jedi, and it has kind of a unique dual perspective approach to it. So when the game starts, you're going to create two pilots. You create a New Republic pilot and an Imperial pilot, and you're going to alternate between their perspectives mission to mission over the course of the story. You're going to meet a diverse cast of characters along the way, and also a few familiar faces. Now, when you're done with that story and you've played maybe a bit in the practice range, you say, hey, I want to try multiplayer. We want to make it really easy for you to hop online with your friends and play competitive space battles at that point. And so we've done a lot to try to reduce the barriers, to make it as easy as possible for you to play with your friends.
Die Konzeptart sind so geil gemacht.
Support crossplay. You could be on PS4, Xbox One, PC. You could be playing on a traditional display or in VR, which, fun fact, the entire game supports VR from beginning to end. It's pretty cool. But regardless of how you're playing, which platform, they can all play together. Just hook up with your friend, connect, have an awesome space battle.
You just Death Starred my mind, man. Like, I don't... That's awesome. That is...
Dass es jetzt nur toppen könnte, wenn Gameplay-Trailer, ne?
Not too long, actually. Star Wars Squadrons is coming out on October 2nd.
Okay, not too long at all. I was worried about you. I thought you were going to leave me on a teaser there. You didn't. You actually delivered. I appreciate that. The next big ask I have, on behalf of everybody watching, I'm sure, who came here for one specific reason, can we see some new gameplay of it? Can we see any gameplay of it?
Absolutely. I kind of figured you might want to. On behalf of everyone at Motive and the team at Lucasfilm, I am very happy to show you the world's first look at gameplay of Star Wars Squadrons. Enjoy.
Jetzt bin ich gespannt. Squadrons. Es sieht halt aus wie Battlefront, was mit der gleichen Grafik läuft. Aber ich finde ja auch die Battlefront 2 Sache nicht schlimm.
This is Star Wars Squadrons. Earn your wings in a single-player story spanning 2 factions.
All stations, fire on that ship!
And master multiplayer battles as a squadron of 5. With the option to play the entire game in VR. This is the definitive Star Wars pilot experience.
Come on, come on!
You'll begin your career in a single-player story.
Welcome to Titan Squadron.
Where you'll play as 2 combat pilots, flying for both the Empire and the New Republic.
Also ich werde es auch Let's Playen sehr wahrscheinlich auf meinem Kanal, also könnt ihr da auch gespannt sein. Beide Kampagnen. Ach du Scheiße, es ist zumindest viel umfangreicher als beim Battlefront 2. Zumindest sind die Anzeigen jetzt auch schön verbaut. The fuck? Ey, die kennen wir doch. Das ist, oh, scheiße. Von hier Rebels, von der Ghost. Fuck. Ondula mit Nachnamen. Sarah Ondula, meine ich, hieß sie. Von der Ghost. Das ist auch nice. Das ist auch mal... ich kann mir vorstellen, dass da viele Charaktere, die immer mit Flug zu tun haben, vorkommen werden. Vor allem die von den Serien, wo man auch weiß, das kommt von Star Wars, irgendwas Flugartiges. Ach, und da kann man sein Ding ändern. Guck mal, das meinte ich halt mit, man kann alles ändern, obwohl es mit den Leuten ein bisschen... Oh mein Gott! Man kann das Schiff innen drin nochmal machen. Das ist niedlich. Es ist zumindest in Detail auch ziemlich nice. Und ich freue mich schon sehr drauf.
First up, dogfights.
Dogfight.
This is an all-out 5v5 battle.
5 gegen 5.
Fine-tune your loadouts to work as a team.
Moving in on the enemy.
Ich habe irgendwie, soweit ich das verstehe, ist es
turrets and mines to slow down your opponents or set up your squad mates for the kill.
Rebels unmarked.
For teams looking for an even greater challenge, it's time to prove yourself.
Ja, also der
Star Wars Squadron's signature mode,
Fleet Battles.
Fleet battles are
Also gerade eben war es halt einfach nur 5 gegen 5.
Whether playing solo or with friends, you'll have the option to compete against other players or AI as a squadron of 5.
Don't worry, I got him for you.
Meet your team in the social hub to solidify strategy.
Oh, wie cool. Man kann halt sagen, okay, die Schiffe fliegen vor und dann retten wir die oder so. Das ist cool, also richtige Schlachten, nicht nur wie bei Battlefront 2, ey, du hast ein Ziel, sondern diesmal auch, ey, du kannst jedes Schiff wegmachen, das du da hast. Das ist nice. Das finde ich super. Oh, wie bei Battlefront 2, den alten Battlefront. Ich glaube 2003 oder so gab es dieses Battlefront. Da war das auch so, dass man bestimmte Stellen an den Schiffen während den Luftschlachten dann machen konnte. Und so konnte man das Schiff auch zerstören dann.
Or brutal bombardment.
That ship is vulnerable. Take your shot. We need to hurry.
Ey, das ist nice. Es sieht richtig nice aus.
Squadron is the key to victory.
Making my attack run now.
Let's make this count.
This is Star Wars Squadrons.
Also, jetzt so auf den ersten Blick her würde ich sagen, ja, ich hol's mir. Denn es wirkt ziemlich cool. Ich werde jetzt auf alle Fälle Let's Playen. Beide Kampagnen und natürlich noch mit dem Brownie dann durchzocken. Gut. Ich glaube, es kommt noch FIFA oder so. Ja, und es gab's auch noch das. Ja, die Dinge interessieren mich jetzt auch nicht so. Jetzt kommen ja nur Need for Speed, FIFA und Next World mehr. Und das neue Dingsburg-Zeit. Football-Spiel halt. American Football.
I'm not playing. I'm not afraid of anything. Not afraid to hit or get hit. This game is my one true love. Makes me feel like somebody. I never thought I could rise to another way.
It's just me and the keeper. My heart is like doom. Score that goal, and you're a hero.
Ja, okay, ich spiele halt kein FIFA, ne? Ich finde FIFA ist für mich Geldverschwendung. Du steckst da vielleicht 200 Euro 12 Monate rein und dann kommt das nächste Spiel, kannst du mal von neu anfangen, das ganze Geld da reinzuwerfen. Du kriegst nichts vom alten Spiel wieder. Das ist so dumm. Ja, mit der Argumentation, ja, kannst du die eigenen Accounts spielen, das ist ja auch kacke. Das wird ja einerseits nicht weitergeführt und andererseits jeder kauft sich ja direkt das Neue dann. Also ich finde, FIFA ist für mich Geldverschwendung. Vor allem, weil gefühlt die Grafik pro Mal immer wieder minimal, so gefühlt nur so ein winzigchen Prozent wieder aufbessern, damit die für die nächsten 10 Jahre noch genug haben.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Next Level Sports.
Now, that's a lot to look forward to, but there's more. Here to tell us about the future of gaming is EA's Chief Studio Officer, Laura Miele.
Thanks, Greg, and thanks, Lamar. Welcome to the EA Sports family. There are great things to come from EA Sports for all of you, and that's just the beginning. As you've seen throughout the show today, our electronic artists are working hard to bring you more of the games that you want to play. Games like Star Wars Squadrons, Apex Legends, and Command &
Ich glaube, es
Conquer.
ist jetzt schon fast beim Ende.
These games all exist because of you. Your voices are heard and we are acting on your feedback.
Ja, all das existiert auch nur wegen uns und ja, wie cool, dass ihr alle während der Corona-Zeit dann auch mitmacht und so.
Creating new experiences, new stories, new gameplay, all enabled by new console technology. And we're so excited about what's to come, we don't want to wait until next June to share what the teams are working on. Generation shifts are an opportunity to push beyond the boundaries of gaming as we know it today. And this time is no different. Our studios are taking their crazy ambitious ideas and making them real. Criterion is known for how their games feel. From superior physics to nuanced details of gameplay, this team hand curates the moment-to-moment experience.
Ganz kurz dachte ich, das wäre Real Life,
new
ne?
consoles this year, there will be a
Oder vielleicht
seamless
ist es
immersion
Real Life,
which will
aber es
get you
sieht
into
halt
the
gut
race
aus.
in a matter of seconds.
Next Gen, ja.
BioWare imagines and creates worlds where you become the hero of your own story. And we're using this next generation of technology to make those fantasy worlds your reality.
Ist das Titanfall?
For every console generation, DICE sets the bar for excellence in audio and visual presentation. We are creating epic battles at a scale and fidelity unlike anything you've experienced before.
Alter, das sieht
At Motive, we are working on a highly
schon fast
ambitious,
wie ein
innovative new
wie ein
game
echter
that puts
Film
the
aus.
power and creativity in your hands. And it's an experience that would have been impossible without next-gen
Was ist das denn
technology.
jetzt für ein Spiel? Das ist wahrscheinlich einfach der Bildermodus
This
von
is just the
irgendeinem
beginning
Game, was sie
of
da
the things
machen
we are
sind.
working on, and there is so much more to come. The future of EA Studios is not just about new technology. It's about you, your voices, your ideas. We want to be where you come to play. We want to make games for everyone. So please keep giving us your feedback and let's build the future together. On behalf of all of our studios, thank you for joining us today. But before we sign off, there's just one more game we would love to share. Cousin Darren, over to you.
Thank you. So the moment is here. We finally get to say,
we're back. We're doing it. Skate's happening. We're rolling. We've secretly got together. It's the beginning. The skate evolution continues.
we've been waiting years, honestly, to make the right game at the right time with the right idea. And really pleased to say that we're here. It is really early, but it takes a little while to find Cuz or wake him up.
Dude, harsh. Still, we've got a long way to go, but we're stoked, and this is just the beginning.
And seriously, we really can't wait to bring you guys in and have you be a part of it with us.
We want to thank you for your passion, your patience, and all the support that you've shown, us to get to this point.
The comments.
It's amazing. We cannot believe you commented this into existence. Amazing. Skate changed my life.
welches Spiel geht es denn?
Skate forever.
Guys.
Ich habe keine Ahnung, was es gerade ging.
Back skate. Thank you to EA. Thank you to Cuz. Thank you to Darren. Thank you to you. Thank you to me. I can't believe that I'm so happy and my heart rate. Is this what exercise feels like? Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe it. Before we go, because I love you guys, here are the last letters of the secret code. If you think you've got the complete code, go to player.gg/EA and enter for a chance to win one of thousands of free games sponsored by player.gg. You can find the official rules and everything else over at player.gg/EA. Now, this has been an amazing experience, an amazing opportunity for all of us all over the world to come together and celebrate gaming. Thank you for being part of EA Play. Until next time, I'll see you online, and it's been my pleasure to serve you.
We see it all with wonder. We dream in every color, and we come alive. This is where our dreams begin. We are catching if we just wait. Oh,
Okay. So, ich bin gerade mal ganz kurz was gucken. Okay. Ja, übrigens, ich kann ja eigentlich das hier alles hier wegstreichen. So. Ja, und das war's es. Ja, das war offenbar die Präsentation. Ja. Gut, war sehr interessant, vor allen Dingen mit dem Star Wars Spiel. Ich würde sonst einfach sagen, das war's. Das war's nämlich jetzt mit dem Livestream. Wir sehen uns am Mittwoch zu einem weiteren Livestream von Pokémon Company wieder. Sonst könnt ihr auch noch meinen Kanal vorbeigucken. Da gibt es nämlich dann auch nochmal Let's Plays und andere Dinge.